Hello friends, this is Dr. Ritvi. Welcome to Homeopathy the Healing Power. Actia spicata, causticum, rhododendron, rustox, bryonia, colchicum, Ledum Pal, guaiacum, benzoicum acidum, and many more. All of these are the rheumatic remedies of homeopathy because all of this remedy works well for rheumatic cases and they do have rheumatic diathesis. But the beauty of homeopathy lies in the laws of individualization, where all of this remedy acting for one disease but differs from each other. They differs from each other on the basis of the symptoms, on the basis of the character of pain involved in the rheumatic pains. They also differs from each other on the basis of modalities, sensation felt by the patient during the pain, on the causation of rheumatism, as well as the most important concomitant symptoms which is seen along with rheumatic cases in most of the patients. Friends, all of these factors are important to consider and to give importance while selection of the remedy for any rheumatic cases. From this list, we have discussed two remedies on our channel, rustox and bryonia. If you have not watched a detailed drug picture video on these two remedies, then I'm posting the link in the description box and in the I button. Please go and watch it. Similarly, today we are going to study Ledum Pal from this list. So in this video, of course, we are going to cover that typical pain, sensation, modality and concomitant of rheumatic pains of Ledum Pal. So watch this video till the end. By the end of this video, you will come to know about in detail drug picture of Ledum Pal, as well as you will be able to differentiate Ledum Pal from the list of other rheumatic remedies. You will come to know that what are those symptoms which makes Ledum Pal unique and which makes Ledum Pal differ from rest of the other remedies. So before that, if you are new to our channel and if you have not subscribed our channel till now, then subscribe the channel, press the bell icon and select option all so that you will be get notified whenever a new video is uploaded from Homeopathy the Healing Power. As well as if you find this video a little more helpful, then give this video a like, share this video among homeopathic students and new practitioners. Any suggestions are welcomed in the comment section and also subscribe the channel. So let's get started. Ledum palastre, commonly called as Ledum Pal. This is an evergreen small shrub which is found more in northern parts of Europe, France, Asia and in America. This remedy is proved by Dr. Samuel Hahnemann sir and it belongs to the family Ericaceae. Being an important remedy for rheumatic cases, this remedy also works great for skin diseases and for respiratory diseases. Friends, we are also going to cover these 2 points in this video. The main action of this remedy is seen on skin, on serous membrane and on mucous membrane, as well as the main action is also seen on joints and fibrous tissues. Circulatory system also comes under the action of Ledum Pal. By acting on circulatory system, this remedy disturbs the circulation, and that is the reason that on the external surface coldness is felt. The circulation is reduced on the external surface of the body, especially on the extremities. And that is the reason the coldness sensation is felt by the patient on the surface of the body. So by acting on serous, fibrous and mucous tissues and especially on the joints, the Ledum Pal produces symptoms of inflammation. So in this joints, in this serous, fibrous and mucous membrane, we will see there is an inflammation. And this inflammation is similar to arthritic inflammation. As well as this inflammation later produces thickening of discharge with deposition of some solid earthy matters, which leads to formation of some nodules. Friends, this is nothing but a pure picture of rheumatism and gout seen in this patient. So this pathophysiology of this remedy depicts the exact pathology of rheumatism and of gout. This is a short remedy, especially an acute remedy. So constitution of this remedy is not so important, but still few points can be kept in our mind while prescription. And that is, the patient will have an rheumatic or gouty diathesis. As well as the patient will also have a history of injury in some cases. Symptoms in Ledumpal are caused after abuse of alcohol and also after injuries which is received from some sharp pointed instruments. Typically, Ledumpal is indicated for punctured wound, as well as symptoms in Ledumpal are also caused after rat bites and after insect bite. Especially after the mosquito bites, Ledumpal is well indicated. Friends, one by one, let's see the important clinical conditions where Ledumpal is well prescribed. Starting first with the skin symptoms of Ledumpal. So in skin cases, Ledumpal is typically prescribed for pimples. For general simple pimples which are specially seen on cheeks and on forehead. So these pimples have a typical look. They have reddish color look. That is why from this look a symptom arises, that is red pimples seen on forehead and on cheeks. These pimples will have a stinging type of pain when touched. This is also the keynote symptom of Ledumpal for pimples. So in these cases, Ledumpal works great. As well as Ledumpal is also indicated for any type of crusty eruptions which are seen around the nose and mouth. Also, Ledumpal is well indicated for eczema, especially for facial eczema. That means those eczematous conditions seen on the face. As well as Ledumpal is a well indicated remedy for carbuncles and for ecchymosis. For any type of discoloration seen at the injured part, Ledumpal is a well indicated remedy in these cases. So as we have discussed earlier that Ledumpal is also indicated for injuries which occurs from pointed instrument. Now these injuries are left behind with some discolored scar or discoloration at the injured area. Ledumpal works great in these type of cases. So Ledumpal also works equally like Arnica montana in injured cases, but in Arnica, bruises and sore feeling is the keynote and fear of touch is also well marked. But in Ledumpal, we will see that the injuries are occurred because of punctured wound, because of any sharp pointed instrument, now resulting in punctured wound. And the most important part to notice here is the punctured area, or we can say the injured area, is cold to touch. This is the important characteristic symptom of Ledumpal in injury. So anywhere we find cold sensation at the injured area which occurs from injury from pointed instruments like nails or even from bites or insects bite, Ledumpal works great in these cases. So Ledumpal also works great for some respiratory cases. So in two most important conditions we can think of Ledumpal. The first and foremost is cough with haemoptysis. If you find that your patient is suffering from cough with haemoptysis, Ledumpal can work here. As well as specially Ledumpal works great for those respiratory cases where we see that haemoptysis alternates with rheumatism. This is the characteristic symptom of Ledumpal, where you will find that your patient is complaining of haemoptysis, that is blood in sputa, with any rheumatic symptom which is alternatively seen in the patient. So here general other symptoms like suffocative feeling, oppression feeling in the chest region, pain along the trachea, pain in the chest region, constriction feeling is seen with rheumatic symptoms. As well as Ledumpal is also well indicated remedy for whooping cough, and here whooping cough of spasmodic character is seen. So most important characteristic symptom of Ledum Pal in whooping cough is that a double respiration with sobbing is seen. With this type of spasmodic whooping cough, patient also suffers from suffocative feeling and patient feels as if the breathing is arrested. Friends, let's see the most important characteristic symptom of Ledum Pal in rheumatic cases. So here, Ledum Pal is a well-indicated remedy for rheumatism and for gout. Especially, ascending type of rheumatism indicates Ledum Pal. That means in Ledum Pal, the ascending rheumatism is seen in the lower limbs. The symptom starts from the lower limbs and then they go upwards. So here in lower limb, the great toe, ankles, knee joints involves first. Rheumatism is seen in the feet which then travels upward. Especially if the great toe or the first toe is involved, especially seen in the gouty cases, we see that gouty nodositis is seen in this toe. Throbbing type of pain is felt by the patient. The ball of the great toe is swollen, which also shows the presence of some nodules on touch, as well as soles are also very painful at that time and the patient can hardly step on them. The most important symptom to be noted here is there will be a coldness sensation feeling on touch. That means all of these joints which are involved in rheumatism and in gout are extremely cold to touch. But still, cold ameliorates the complaints because in Ledum Pal there is a lack of animal heat. And also in the pathogenesis itself we have studied that the circulation gets disturbed. The circulation reduces and on the external surface coldness is felt by the patient. And this coldness is especially felt during rheumatic cases. So due to lack of animal heat, the affected part are cold to touch. And a warmth of bed or any type of covering aggravates the symptoms. That is why exposure to cold air, exposure to cold water or even after cold bathing, the rheumatic symptoms and the gouty symptoms gets ameliorated in this patient. Friends, this is the characteristic symptom of Ledum Pal. This symptom differentiates the Ledum Pal from the list of other rheumatic remedies. And this symptom will help you in selection of your remedy for your final prescription and also as a student in your exams. As well as along with rheumatism, we will see that the patient also suffers from crackling in the joints, pain in the ankles. Sometimes the ankles are swollen and this suffering gets worse by warmth of the bed. As well as Ledum Pal is also indicated for easy spraining of ankles, where the ankle joint tends to sprain easily. All the symptoms of Ledum Pal gets better from cold by putting the feet in the cold water, and they get worse at night from heat of the bed and exposure to warmth. Ledum Pal is compared to Ruta, Hemamelis, Bellis pernis and Arnica. Generally, the lower potencies like from 3rd to 30th potencies is highly recommended for this remedy. So friends, this is all about Ledum Pal. Please leave your valuable feedback and any suggestion in the comment section given below. Like this video, share this video and subscribe the channel to meet again. Thank you for watching.